Previously on Unlimited Blade Work. No! You can't just take her out like that! Oh, God. We didn't even get to learn anything about her. Damn it. Are you serious? And now we return to having wet dreams about swords. Hello, everybody! I'm Hope, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works. So, you know, it's safe to say that we're back. We're back, ladies and mental gin, because, you know, it's been like 16 or 17 days since the last upload. Maybe even longer than that. If you want to skip forward a couple of minutes to get to the episode, you can. But if you'd like to stick around and hear what I have to say, then please do. I'd really appreciate it. It's been a really rough past few weeks, but I am feeling a lot better right now. Like, genuinely, really a lot better. February, the second week of February had a couple of days that are really hard for me. It's not just Valentine's. It's hard to explain. You're just gonna have to take my word for it. Very hard for me. And depression got the best of me, and I was so depressed. Like, really bad. And then, to make matters worse, I got extremely sick with a stomach virus that made me feel like I actually was going to die. I'm not exaggerating when I say that it was the worst stomach bug I've ever had in my life. That's how bad it hurt. But I'm better now, and I'm doing pretty good. I'm actually have a job interview on Tuesday. I'm going to get a job. When I'm not working, I'm going to be hanging out with a friend and recording Fate, getting some content out there, and just enjoying the little things. I can't promise that uploads will be always consistent, but I can promise this. No, like, 2-week gaps unless I have a specific reason, which I will update you guys to. Like, if something huge comes up, I will make a video about it. So, thank you for listening to my spiel. Oh, I do want to say this. I wish for the safety and prosperity of all the Ukrainian peoples. I do believe I have a few Ukrainian viewers. It's a very small portion of my audience, but I actually do have a couple. If you are one, please sound off in the comments. I'd appreciate that. Stay safe, please. We're here with you in this dark hour. Really, we are. And everybody, if you're glad to see that I'm back, please let me know. I want to hear back from you guys that I haven't talked to in quite a while. And thank you so much. You may have noticed that I'm not at the exact same spot as I left off last episode. Well, that's because I couldn't really remember where it was, so I just got to the next scene transition. I think I was only a couple lines away from it anyway. Funny story. I had to reset my PC, and in doing that, I reset my Fate game, so I had to restart the game from scratch and go through everything. It only took an hour to get caught back up, but it was a pain in the ass. But we're back. Enough with the spiel. Let's continue.
学校はいつも通りだって。だから、明日も学校に行って、キャスターのマスターを探すことになる。
そうですか。では、あの建物にいた人々に大事はなかったのですね。
一部を除いてはな。あ、藤姉が帰ってこないのは、職員会議か何かで忙しいからだと思う。
それはよかった。大河のことですから、明日の朝には何事もなく食卓に座っているでしょう。
Yeah, that's a relief for me as well. Well, since her energy is extraordinary, I stopped worrying about her when I heard everyone's alright.
では、シロ、先ほどの話の続きですが。
She leans over the table with a serious face.
やっぱり諦めてなかったのか。
当然です。昨夜のような失態を繰り返さないためにも、私はシロの部屋で眠ります。それに文句はありませんね。
I do have complaints. Having Saber sleep in the same room as me is like telling me to die.
シロ、元はといえば、あれほど離れた場所からの遠隔催眠にかかるあなたが悪い。私ではキャスターの魔術からシロを守ることはできないのですから、 せめて同じ部屋にいるのは当然でしょう。魔術の感知が近ければ近いほどいい。キャスターがシロを狙うのなら私とて離れて眠るなどできません。
いや、それは全くもって正論なんだが、セイバー。
I'm a man and women and men shouldn't be sleeping in the same room. I think the caster won't use the same strategy since she failed once. I think so, but if I say that to Saber right now...
甘い。先ほどのデザート、白玉あんみつチョコまんじゅう並みに甘い。そのような考えだからこそ、キャスターなどという土下道にたぶらかされた挙句、アーチャーのような少年のねじれ曲がった野郎に罵倒されるのです。
Fucking cinnamon toast crunch. Bet she would object like that.
聞いているのですか、シロ。
No.
私が女性だからなどという言い訳は聞きません。今夜からシロの部屋で睡眠をとりますから、夜な夜な土蔵などに逃げ出さぬように。
She knows, man. Saber glares at me and makes her declaration. Ugh, so she even anticipated that I was going to run away to the shed. I'll hold my ground and try to get her to agree on a compromise.
わかった。セイバーにはすぐ近くで眠ってもらう。
Not next to me.
ようやく承知しましたか。ええ、マスターとしてそれが当然の選択です。
けど何も同じ部屋ってわけじゃないぞ。俺の部屋、隣に空き部屋があるのを知ってるだろう。
ええ、知っていますが、それが何か。
その寝込みを守るってんならあそこで十分だろう。いや、そもそも同じ部屋で寝てたら敵だって入ってこない。
You weasel.
むしろすぐ隣でセイバーが待機しててくれた方が油断して襲ってきた敵を撃退できる。
I think this sounds pretty logical.
それで十分だろう、セイバー。正直あの狭い部屋で2人っていうのも無理がある。物理的に眠れない。サーバントとしてマスターを寝不足にするのはマイナスだと思うんだが。
今夜はやけに弁が立ちますね、シロ。わかりました。多少言い訳じみたものを感じますが、いいでしょう。その案で手を打ちます。
Good. Man, being a master is hard enough. If I sleep in the same room as Saber on top of that, I bet my brain will overheat. And the chaotic day comes to an end. It's becoming more like a habit now as I train with Saber until 11 and spend an hour doing my routine in the shed. I get back to my room when the date changes. I hear Saber's breathing from the next room. My heart jumps at that, but I try to calm down as I get into my futon. I close my eyes, shake off any wicked thoughts, and tell myself to go to sleep as fast as I can. No! The horny won't leave!
ってそう簡単に眠れるか、バカ。
Understand, Shirou. Go on to Reddit and enjoy yourself. Take a look at all that delicious sword porn. I'm sure there's like sword subreddits, right? Like there's food porn subreddit. There's a sword porn one. If that doesn't exist, I'll make it myself, damn it. I'm trying to be conscious of Saber and recall what happened today. The Red School, the boundary field of blood that would have created lots of victims if we hadn't stopped it. That causes my restless mind to stop. The students on the floor of the red classroom. She was desperately bearing all of it. Her rider on the floor and the students that looked like they were dead. Oh, I remember now. At that instant, I figured out the deep part of her.
次に会ったら殺すわ。だって敵同士でしょ、私たち。
She acted as a magus, but she never crossed the final line. She's firm, strong-willed, and magnificent, but she's outrageously good-natured. That's her flaw. That difference must be her burden. It's almost like that's a point of her character arc. How clumsy of her. The more she tries to act as a magus, the more she kills her true self as Tosaka Rin.
いや、俺も人のことは言えないか。
I sigh and pull the blanket over my head. Well, I guess there's something wrong with me for thinking that I want to be a support for such a perfect girl. Yay, next day! Finally! Let's get to some new shit. Interval level 11. Level 1. I can't read. Oh, cool. Dude, I love these scenes so much. Alright. They have to play ever-present feeling, of course, because they want us to die. I see a dream. I see a memory that I cannot reach through a small connected circuit. Oh, he sings Saber's memories finally. No? This is Archer's? For what did he fight, and for what did he keep running? He never told anyone about his motives. Everyone around him saw him as either obstinate or a weird person. And on top of it all, he didn't talk much, so I bet he was thought to be ruthless. His intentions were not known. At the very least, nobody knew about them. He never talked about his intentions even after he became a hero and was burdened with many things. That's why he appeared suspicious to the people around him. It's because nobody knows his intention. He conveniently saves people in danger, but nobody knows why he is doing what he does. See, it's inevitable that people would feel uneasy about him. He should have had a reason. Greed, pride, selfishness, lust, vengeance, or devotion. Simple reasons like those which are easy to understand. If he'd had any one of them, such an end should not have awaited him. Did the people betray him? His reward for success was always betrayal. The things he picked up sifted through his fingers like grains of sand. He got used to it. He got used to it like an idiot. From the very beginning, his reward was not what he received from the people he saved, but the pure action of saving someone. He was met with nothing but betrayal. The only redeeming quality of saving was the action itself. The repetition of it makes me so mad that I want to punch him, and it makes me want to cry. The reason he was called a hero. His intention was never revealed to anyone. Nobody around him knew, and he, the only one who had to know, eventually forgot about it himself. That is why I shed tears in spite of myself. To the miracle that in the long, long path between the start and the goal, where what is right or wrong is not definite, he never strayed from his original goal. The end comes. An excellent savior is only trouble for everyone except the ones he saves. He knew his limits and the vastness of the world. He accepts what can be saved and what cannot be saved. That's unlike you, Shirou, for sure. That is why he at least wanted people within his sight to be happy. There you go, that's exactly why. As long as the people he could specifically see were happy, it's, unfortunately... It's hard, it's tough. Many scorned it as hypocrisy and as blind idealism. There were more enemies than allies, and he died at their hands. Really? So this is not a place in this world. This place is the end of him. Okay. This graveyard could be symbolic of one or multiple things. It could be the dead that died because of Archer's idealism in only saving those he could see, and only those he could believe he could save. Conversely, I believe that there's a chance that this graveyard is filled with the swords of those who betrayed him. Archer would have pained him, but I don't see him just surrendering his life, like, within a whim. If he were to fight against the betraying people, many of them would have died. But if there were really that many, he could have been overpowered and destroyed, betrayed by the own ideal of himself. That's interesting. Such a fate isn't one to be taken lightly. That would make anyone bitter. That would make anyone not believe in anything other than the skepticism that they have gone through. If that's it, then the parallel between Shirou is very interesting. Could Shirou be betrayed the same way? Could Shirou truly... well... This is interesting. This backstory is different. If Archer... he can't be Kiritsugu. This does not add up. But he's connected to Shirou. They're two sides of the same coin. If Archer's swords represent yin and yang, could they be one and the same? That's the hard explanation that I'm trying to think of. I'm not saying that they are the same person, but the same type? No, like, what am I trying to say? They're two sides of the same coin, but opposites in both ways. I guess they could parallel yin and yang from each other. But if that's the truth, how does Archer exist? From a long-distant past? Could Shirou be a reincarnation of Archer? If Archer from the past, from hundreds of years ago, he would be old enough to become a heroic spirit, right? But I don't know if reincarnation exists in this universe. Let's pretend that it does. Could they be the same? If not, could Kiritsugu have been a reincarnation of Archer? It's gotta be something there. There's too many pieces that bring them together. The context clues around everything is building into this bubble. I think I've almost can see an end to this tunnel of mystery. All I can say is I'm actually, like, so fucking excited, because you have no idea how much fun it is for me to just unravel and think about stories and take all the context clues and foreshadowing and my own intuition and my own understanding of storytelling and trying to figure things out. But this graveyard being his end... Okay, I'm trying to think, how could this parallel to the Fuyuki incident? Shirou wasn't betrayed, though. Unless you take the idea that Shirou was betrayed by the man he thought was a better man, by Kiritsugu, who the past version of Kiritsugu is the one who had caused the mess, who had been the exact person that Shirou would have hated. That could have been the betrayal, but that doesn't make sense. Alright, let's continue. The illusion that he saw on the verge of his death, the only pride he had within himself, the hero that used the scenery as his weapon, falls into his own darkness in the end. The hill of swords that he reached. His battle ends atop this hill, surrounded by rusted steel without a wielder. He is still alone, but he thinks there is nothing to regret if he was able to save everyone that appeared within his sight. Interesting. And he smiles in satisfaction, lets go of the sword and crumples down, accepting his death, isn't it? That's why he never had any regrets. His objective was already accomplished long ago. That's why Archer said he already completed his objective. Archer wasn't lying. But truly no regret? I don't think so. Iskandar argued, remember, that a true king has no regrets. But we had seen through Okeanos in the timely end of Iskandar that even he had regretted things. I do not believe Archer is without regret. I believe there is something within him that is locked away that Shirou may be able to pull out. Only because Shirou is everything that Archer could be, but everything that Archer hates, everything that he couldn't be. From the start, he ran with his utmost effort, not for himself, but for strangers who shouldn't have meant anything to him. Imagine being betrayed by everybody. That's gotta be great. He's basically Jesus. Archer is Jesus. Got it. I rub my drowsy eyes and get up. It's 5:30. Oh my god, you're up early. I don't feel sleepy, so I guess I was able to sleep well last night, sweat everything. How is 5.5 hours of sleep enough for you, my guy? Like 9 hours and I'm still tired after waking up.
単純にできてるんだな。
Perhaps. I grumble while getting out of the futon and change into my uniform. I can hear faint breathing if I strain my ears. It's Seiba! I feel Saber's presence on the other side of the sliding door. Ugh. The instant I wonder what she looks like when she's sleeping, my head blows up.
朝飯だ。朝飯をつく。
That's good, that's good. I shake the indecent thoughts out of my head and go out to the room quickly. The breakfast table. My expectation that it would be a quiet breakfast considering what happened yesterday.
そこでそのお医者さん、なんて言ったと思う？藤村さんは稀に見る健康体ですから、献血でもしていったらどうですか？わっはっはっはだよ。
What the Okay, Fujine. Believe me, I've dripped enough blood in this game already.
私だって病人だって言うの。ああ、もう次からあんなところ行かないんだから。
It's totally destroyed by Fujine, who is more energetic than usual. In terms of horse racing, this development is the dark horse, but something tells me this might have been the likely outcome.
あ、お味噌汁おかわり。玉ねぎ抜いてね。
Huh. Alright, yeah, fuck onions. Onions are gross.
で、それから倒れた生徒はいろんな病院に運ばれたって言うけど、
そうね。個人差はあるけど、昨日中には回復したはずよ。4回。1年生の子たちはただ眠ってたのと大差なくて、2年生の子たちは記憶が飛んでる子もいたみたい。3年生の子は、2階の教室にいた子より大事はなかったけど。
Fujine looks down as though it's difficult for her to talk about it. I feel bad. Fujine has gone to all the hospitals in this town. She has just seen what kind of conditions the students on the first 4 classrooms were in.
ごめん、この話はもうやめる。ともかく、学校はいつも通りなんだろう。
うん。けど3年生はもうじき自主登校だし、体調が悪い子は休んでいいことになってる。3年の子たち、ほとんどが休むんじゃないかな。
I see. Then it'll mostly be first and second years coming to school today.
なあ、藤根、うちの学校でさ、竜道寺の関係者って誰かな？
Well, we got Issei.
一星くんじゃないの？彼、お寺の跡取りでしょ？
I get the game could possibly lead him as a red herring, but no, it's not.
だよな。はい、なんでもないから忘れてくれ。
I put my bowl down while I look up at the ceiling. You know, Fujine's really fucking pretty. She's not my type in terms of personality, but she is pretty. The only one connected to the Ryoto temple at our school is Issei, but it's too soon to decide whether he's a master, and most of all, I don't think he is a master. Yep, me neither. And I'm a pretty intuitive person.
じゃあ行ってくる。留守番よろしくな、セイバー。
シローも気をつけて。あの校舎から結界がなくなったとしても、キャスターのマスターがいる以上は油断できません。0時はあと1つだけなのですから、行動には細心の注意を。
分かってる。キャスターのマスターを見つけたら、まずここに帰ってきてセイバーに報告するよ。
はい。期待に添えるよう、私も魔力を回復させておきましょう。
Saber sees me off. It seems Fujine has more things to take care of regarding the incident yesterday, as she went to the hospital right after breakfast. Okay. I hope we don't have to do too much stuff at school, because I just really want to get to the next plot chunk. The school doesn't look any different even after such an incident. It's 7:30 in the morning, and the school gate is filled with students. The students are talking about what happened yesterday, creating a rather noisy scene. So, in the middle of it all, in front of the school gate is... Rin? Why are you mad? Sokka, standing there like an angry devil. I have a bad feeling about this. I have a bad feeling, but I can't sneak past her since she's in the middle of the road.
よ、おはよう、トサカ。今日は遅いんだな。
Stop and greet her. Ow! What's that?
つまり、一星が怪しいと思うのよ。
No! Shirou, what did I tell you about that she-devil? Oh! First thing she says is straight to the point. It's a red herring, Rin!
怪しいって何がさ。
キャスターのマスター、竜道寺に巣を張ってるキャスターと 竜道寺から学校に通ってる一世。これで因果関係がないはずないでしょう。
ないって、そんなの偶然の一致かもしんないだろ。
Yeah, you know. I try to defend Issei. Causation isn't correlation, my guy. Rin. Rin.
そんなわけないじゃない。いい？ここ数週間、竜道寺の山門はずっと閉じられているのよ。
Okay.
部外者は入れないし、寺から外に出てきたのは一世ぐらいのもんなんだから。
Okay, that's a bit more fair.
これで怪しくなかったら真犯人は誰でもいいってレベルでしょ。
あのさ、外に出ないって言うけど、普通お坊さんは頻繁に寺から出てこないもんじゃないのか？
バカ、あんたいつの時代の人間よ。檀家周りあっての総門でしょ。山寺に引きこもってお賽銭だけで食っていけるんだったら、明日にでも出家するわよ。
I get what you're trying to say though. I'm just being a dick. Saga might be serious. If Issei was here, I'm sure he'd be yelling that she's an offering thief. I'm interested in what's going on with the temple, but that's not the problem. I should worry more about our surroundings. We're at the school gate. Students coming to school are all around us, and they are all paralyzed at the reckless speech of the school idol, Osaka Rin.
何よその目。何？エミヤ君は一世をかばうってわけ？
That's my boy.
いいわよ、私は。あなたが現実的な推測を無視するって言うんなら、こっちだって勝手にやるんだから。
Our school idol is the only one who does not realize the situation.
おうさ、ちょっとこっち来い。Yo, what the fuck are you doing?
何よ、逃げる気？
逃げない。いいからこっち。
I dragged Osaka by her hand.
ちょっとエミヤ君。
Complain later. Oh my god, we're holding hands! Oh, yeah! Just let me get away from here as fast as I can. The morning practice must be cancelled because of yesterday's incident as the archery range is quiet. Good! We want to attract attention here. So the remaining problem is... I don't know why. I like this sprite, but it always makes you think that Tosaka's constipated. Tosaku's glaring at me silently.
分かってる。遠坂の言いたいことぐらい俺だって分かってる。分かってるからそんな顔するな。
すねてなんかない。
My mind is stunned at the lightning comeback, but I have to deal with her calmly. Issei's life is on the line. Knowing Tosaka, I bet she would do something reckless to test Issei.
あなたこそごまかさないで。キャスターの本拠地は竜道寺で、一世は竜道寺から学校に来ているのよ。だ。
Osaka yells at me. She's right, but I just don't think it's Issei.
何よ、反論があるっていうの？
Yeah. But I'll die before Issei if I give her such an ambiguous answer. But I can't leave Tosaka like this, so I'll have to try to convince her somehow.
よし。どうしても一世が怪しいって言うんだな、遠坂は。
そうよ。エミヤ君にはわからないかもしれないけど、今の竜道寺はとにかく変なの。キャスターが根城にしているってこともあるんだけど、それにしたって揺らぎが大きすぎるっていうか、集まりやすすぎるっていうか。
集まりやすすぎる？それって街から吸い上げてるっていう魔力のこと？
それは関係ないことだから気にしないで。
You're more suspicious than Issei right now, Tosaka.
ともかく、そんなところから涼しい顔でやってきてる時点であいつは怪しいの。ええ、前からあいつには一発蹴り入れてやんなきゃなんないって思ってたし、今回の件はちょうどいいわ。
Issei, man, what did he do to you? Tosaka's serious. I mean, Issei does like say you're like an actual devil, but who would ever disagree with Issei? I heard that they weren't on friendly terms, but I didn't know it was this bad. Actually, what the hell did Issei do to Tosaka? I'm a bit curious as to what could cause Tosaka to be so drastic. No, now's not the time.
そうだな。一世の立場が疑わしいってのには俺も同感だ。
当然よ。これ以上かばったりしたらそれこそ同罪なんだから。
だから一世のことは俺に任せてくれ。
Whoa, it looks like she doesn't believe me at all.
信じろ。一星が友人だからって手加減はしないし、遠坂にも嘘はつかない。だいたいそんな心配はいらないんだ。
Silent pressure continues. I bet Tosaka's worried that it might go easy because Issei's my friend. Her doubt is only natural, so I just have to endure it. I have to get her to believe in me.
わかったわよ。一星のことはあなたに任せる。
遠坂。
I sigh with relief.
けど、どうやって見極めるのよ。エミヤくん、マスターの見分け方覚えたの？
No.
え
Tosaka asks about the fundamental deficiency in this proposal.
まさかいつもの調子で「おい一星、お前マスターか?」なんて問いただすわけじゃないでしょう
Yeah, that's
ね。
like the easiest way.
いくら協力関係でもね、そんなたわけたことをやろうって言うんなら、ここであなたとの決着をつけてやるわよ。
Alright, bet. Kick my ass then, Tosaka. I'll see what you can do. Try me. Oh god. She's mad. She's really mad.
また大丈夫。聞かなくてもマスターかどうか分かる手段はある。一星の件は今日中に白黒つけるから、遠坂はおとなしくしていてくれ。
そうね、協力関係ってこういうことだし。
She starts walking away with a gesture that obviously tells me she's not content.
信頼してるわ。けどあんまりバカなことはしないでよ。もし一星がそうだった場合、下手な行動は命取りになるんだから。
Saying so, Tosaka goes back to the school building. Let's see her
あれ
off.
今の
I realized that she might have been worried about me. Of course she is. Dense boy. It's lunchtime, so I go to the student counselor and Kuzuki, if you show up again, I
邪魔
swear
する
to
ぞ。
God. And call out and open the door.
おう、
What does he say?
今日はここで昼食か、エミヤ。
Ah, Emiya, you're here! You say he's eating lunch by himself inside. You may be asking, why does my voice keep changing? I don't fucking know. Good, this is convenient.
どうだ調子は。昨日の事件どんな塩梅になったんだよ。
I sit down the table and start talking casually.
それが説明されずじまいだ。1階の空き教室に置かれていた薬品がどうしたとか、そんな当たり障りのない
That's
話だよ。
totally it, huh?
昨日の午後から朝まで散々校舎を調べ回って。
He must be unhappy and he starts biting on a tough-looking carrot.
しかしお前も運がいいな。昼休みから珍しくサボりか
Yeah, totally.
と思えば難を逃れたという。
He now sips on his tea happily. Man, this isn't the right atmosphere to interrogate him, so I'll wait and see him for a while. Suddenly, I notice lunch break will be over in 5 minutes.
どうしたエミヤ。何かひらめいたか。
ひらめきはしないが思い出した。のんきに弁当食ってる場合じゃなかった。
I quickly wrap up my lunchbox and turn to Issei.
不穏な空気。言っておくが金の無心はするな。
That Tosaka's already been garnishing my wages for long enough, Shirou!
ねだられてもないものはない。
I get up from my chair. I don't have time. I take a deep breath.
一星、何も聞かずに上着を脱げ。
Huh. Did not expect you to swing that way, Shirou. Holy shit. I clearly state what needs to be done. Let me see your hand! Issei! And all of a sudden, the shippers went wild.
なんでそう
Oh my god!
だから制服を脱げ。上着だけじゃなくてシャツもだ。
Oh my god! It's the beginning of a yaoi manga.
裸じゃないと意味がない。
Whoa! Okay.
何を言い出すかと思えば正気か貴様。
Yes, we're gonna compare meat
新手
packages.
の押し問答か。そもそもなのか。
What?
そう、せっぱせっぱ。いいから脱げ。放課後になったら手遅れなんだから。
Attack Issei.
なあ、やめるかたわけ。貴様それでも武家の息子か。
よし。
summarize, I didn't find a command spell on Issei's. Oh my god, he's like, I have been violated? Shirou, what have you done to me? Did Rin put you up to this task? I checked thoroughly, but I didn't find anything like a command spell.
よかった。いや、ほんとよかった。
I nodded myself.
何が良いものか。貴様、ここまでやっておきながら、何もないとはどういうことだ。
ああ、そうか。悪かった、イセ。事情は話せないんだが、どうしても調べたいことがあったんだ。
confusing, you know. I bow and apologize.
悪いことをしたと思うのなら、謝罪の一つもするというもの。
Honestly, I bet you like Shirou's like way more muscly than Issei. Issei's definitely got some muscle on there, but Shirou's over here fucking working out every day for hours. Holy shit. Issei goes silent with a serious face. But now the search has gone back to square one. If Issei, the one of the Ryudo Temple, is innocent, there's nobody else here that might be Caster's master.
なあ、イセ。最近寺の方で変わったことはないか。
変わったこと？
わからない。ただ今までとは違うこととか。
そうだな。最近の話なら見慣れない女が一人いるぐらいか。だがそれだけだ。親父も兄貴たちも静かなもんだぞ。
Okay. Issei says so naturally. There's an unfamiliar woman. Could that be Caster? Well, I'm sure she could pretend to be human without a problem. Or would that be Caster's master? No, oh, fair enough. Unfortunately, I do not think Caster's master is a woman. Maybe I should ask Issei about it. Yeah, ask him, dude. Guess I'll ask him about it. She's not one to reveal herself to the ones living at the temple, but I might be able to get some clues.
イセ、その見慣れない女ってどんなやつなんだ？外国から来たとか、いつもターバンみたいな布で顔を隠しているとか。
なんだそれは。そのような怪しい女ならばすぐさま放り出している。
Describe her appearance, please.
兄貴などは毒札なんだと喜んでおるが、俺は不思議と気に入っていてな。一度しか話したことはないのだが、悪ぶっているように見えるが根は善人だ。
ありゃ、聞いてみるもんだな。一世が女の人を褒めるなんて。もしかして惚れたのか。
バカを言うなったわけ。俺が感心したのはあの女が自分でも気づいていない部分の話だ。大体だな。兄を仰ぐ宗一郎の相手に化粧するなど。
Oh my god! Issei is like Yagami! Issei suddenly stops and lowers his head. I don't know if he felt dizzy or what, but Issei falls on the table and does not move. Issei, I did not know you were into such things as MILFs. But I don't have mommy issues! No, not at all!
どうしたイセ？貧血か？
All of the blood in my body is gone!
いや、体の調子が悪いのでは。
Okay. He raises himself real fast. I laugh, thinking that he's acting like a coiled doll. Ah! What?
イセ。
What? What the fuck? No way! I look at Issei without looking at my slashed stomach.
獲物がかかった。私を追求する者に遭遇した場合のみ、
Oh my god!
この人間に植え付けた命令が作動する。
That is insane! Alright, it's still Kuzuki, got it. That is some insane magic. That's creepy though. That's really creepy. I did not expect to get a bad end from this.
この人形もういらない。
What do you mean Issei's a doll? Knife in Issei's hand is stabbed into Issei. Oh my... Okay, this is arguably the worst ending of all time. How can Shirou and Issei both die? That's like the worst end. Okay, that was a shock. I'll give it to Nasu. I did not expect that. My mind fades from too much blood loss. The wound reaching my organs is not causing my consciousness to fade. My brain that wants to not deny the scene in front of me freezes my consciousness. Issei falls down before me, not knowing what went on. I collapse onto the first floor from my knees. I did not hold my wound, and I blankly stare at my friend, who is now a corpse. Bad end! I'm interested to see what Tiger Dojo this is. That was a fun bad end, though. I liked that one. It was shocking, and I did not expect it. I want there to be more of those. That one was awesome. I did not know Issei would be killing us in this game.
Yay!
Gabe? Guy? Box bomb? Just some Chunibyo shit that I don't understand.
さて、注意1秒怪我一生。誰彼構わずむやみに聞けばいいってものじゃないのよ、エンド。どうだったかな？
I guess, teaches us that.
あまりにも理不尽&唐突なし。これぞヘイトって感じで最高であります。
I always love how meta that it, yep.
だが我々はこの犠牲を忘れてはならない。さあ、竜道くんに黙祷3秒。
Yeah, he doesn't deserve that.
3秒といういいスタート差がさらに最高であります、師匠。でさ、イリアちゃん、実際竜道寺の人たちはどうなっちゃってるわけ？
They're probably all possessed.
キャスターが作った人工的な霊樹を組み込まれていて、
that's disgustingly awful.
キャスターの参加条を破ったり破るやつに出会ったら骨人形みたいに一つの命令を実行する。あいつ道具を作るのうまいから。シローだってあいつに捕まったら魔術法者の限定霊装にされかねないわ。悪！キャスターは悪認定！他人を己が意のままにしようなどと教育者として許しません。別にそれだけで悪いっていうのはどうかと思うけど。
It might be just because he was under control, but Issei didn't consider her evil.
キャスターは確かに小物で臆病で狡猾だけど、根はまだ悪人になりきれてないし。
This is Nasu telling us, don't be too harsh on her.
なぜかような魔女をかばう弟子1号。
Because I could see the future.
何か思うところがあるの？別にそういうわけじゃないよ。私はただ魔術で誰かを拘束してもそれ自体は悪いことじゃないって言いたいだけだったり。
That's awesome.
あ、思い出した。イリアちゃんもっとひどいことシローにやってきたじゃない。ちくしょう！バレたかこっちくしょうめ！
Brilliant.
なぜかその市内には勝てません。当然よ。この道場では魔術は一切禁止なんだから。
Still cannot believe that happened.
弟子1号が私に勝つには野生のライオンとか近代兵器を。さあ、いい加減反省した？はーい。
Now I have a feeling you'll be killing us a few more times in this game.
もう悪いことはいたしません。いい子だ。これで少年の願いも叶ったというもの。喜べ弟分。このルートではイリアちゃんはおとなしめだぞ。
Basically what she's saying is, this is the route where she kills us the least.
はいはい。今回はおとなしくしてればいいんでしょ。
Yep, Heaven's Feel, it's back to the same.
まあ、いつも暴れっぱなしっていうのも芸がないしね。リンルートではいっそシロを助けてあげて、他のヒロインを食っちゃうのもいいかな。なあ、そこまで考えていたというの？
Yes, the ultimate mastermind, Ilya.
反則コスだけでは飽き足らず、本編でそんな美味しいシチュエーションさえ演じるなんて。イリア、怖い子。
Yeah, she's pretty terrifying. That was awesome. I enjoyed that. That was fun. Alright, let's not ask then.
シロ、それは。
Alright, let's not get that bad. That was terrifying. No, it'll be dangerous to talk about this. Issei's living at the Rito Temple. If he gets suspicious of this strange woman, Issei might get curious and do something. And if that woman happens to be a master, Issei would be in danger. This is it for today. I'll call it good since I found out Issei's unrelated to the Holy Grail War.
ああ、そういえばエミヤ、シンジの妹、今日はいなかったの？
she's going through bullshit from Zoken.
さくら、今日学校休んでるのか？
シンジも休んでいただろう。二人とも無断欠席。うちで何かあったのではないかと職員室で問題になっている。
Alright, hopefully I remember to edit that out. I'm at a loss for words being confronted with a problem I'd forgotten.
昼休みも終わりだな。教室に戻ろう。
Issei pushes me out of the student council room. All the while, thoughts of Sakura's absence and what Shinji may have done after losing a rider twirl around in my head. Oh, I'm sure it's not that bad. Totally. It's not going to be anything horrible. Oh, no. Oh, no, we're at the church? Probably with Rin, I guess. It does sound like hitting steel. Oh, no, it's Shinji. It's like, oh my god, my fucking servant's dead! Kirai, help me! He arrives at the place, breathing heavily. His footsteps are loud and their rhythm is unsettled. He leaves the door open and staggers forward as if pulled by his falling body. Yorokobe dick bag. He looks around. The church is empty, with the morning service already over. The only light is the sunlight coming in from overhead. The silence creates a solemn atmosphere, and the stopped space creates a clear silence. He's like a heresy and all. No, that is not accurate. To say he arrived is not correct. His ragged breath, his unfocused eyes, his shaking limbs are like those of someone running away. He has come here to find shelter, and everything makes sense. His desperation is like that of prey being chased by a hound.
戦いが始まって6日。ここに足を運んだのは君が初めてだ。
He straightens his body that's about to fall into the ground. When did he appear? He looks with bloodshot eyes at the priest before the altar and he says something. The priest frowns. He did not completely understand the boy, but it seems he is asking for help. He wants protection. The master that has lost his servant may ask for protection under the condition that he withdraw from the war. The place of retreat, the last sanctuary, is this church, and the master of this place is the priest called Kotobune Kirei.
では戦いを放棄するのか、少年。
The boy reacts like fire to the quiet voice.
当たり前だ。僕に死ねって言うのか。いいか。サーバントがいないんじゃ殺しようがないし、マスターなんてやってられない。
Bra moment, dude.
僕は普通の人間なんだ。いわば被害者側だろ。
The priest does not answer and only looks at the intruder, as if to peer within his skin and bones and meat.
なんだよ。なんか文句あるのかよ、お前。
意見などない。君は今回一人目の放棄者であり、
Oh, okay.
我が教会始まって以来の使用者だ。
なんだよ。
That is very shameful.
リタイアしたのは僕だけだって言うのか。
Oh, I'm sorry. Zoken never gave a single
こんな
fuck
こと
about
小
you.
さに
His
知
only
られたら
priority is
なんて言われるか。ああ、それもこれもお前たちのせいだぞ。ライダーなんてカスをつかませやがって。あんまりにも不公平じゃないか。
Alright, you're the piece of shit, Shinji. Seriously. Go die. He strikes the ground in rage. The sound of the punch echoes like a bell, and the priest smiles with great interest.
では、ライダーは役に
Really
立た
looking
なかっ
forward
た
to
と。
Heaven's Feel so we can actually, like, have a writer arc, probably? Is Since this game's focusing on casters so much, I mean, I guess we focus on writer a lot next round.
そうだよ。たく、大口叩きやがって。
Is that implying what I think it's implying? I don't want to think about it. Oh my, Shinji, that is disgusting.
あいつ、この僕があんなに手を貸してやったのに、あっけなく死にやがった。あれ？ああ、それでも僕はうまくやった。ちゃんとじいさんの言いつけ通りやって、準備は万全だったんだ。だっていうのにあいつら揃って邪魔をしやがって2対1だぞ。そうだ、負けたのは僕のせいじゃない。単にサーバントの質の差なんだ。それをあいつら偉そうに勝ち誇った顔しやがって。
And he crawls onto the ground. He hits the floor, grieves his misfortune, and reflects his obstacles. But his resentful voice disappears quite quickly. Hatred of his level cannot break the silence in this church.
くそー、くそ。
He repeats his agony. In the midst of it, tap. Yorokobe dickbag. The priest's footsteps echo throughout the room as if to break the frozen air. The priest slowly puts his hand on the boy's shoulder.
つまり君にはまだ戦う覚悟はあるということだな。
Huh? He looks down at the loser and says so with a kind voice. He cannot understand the priest's words. The priest in black has a friendly smile on his face.
君は運がいい。ちょうど一人手の空いているサーバントがいてね。
What the No, you can't be suggesting Gilgamesh. Maybe Ku? The priest offers a new salvation as if suppressing his joy. No way. No, come on! I want answers! Damn you, Nasu. Dude, if a piece of shit like Shinji gets Gilgamesh, I mean, the two P's are in a pod. I guess. School's over. It must be because of what happened yesterday. The students are not allowed to stay at school for any reason. There's still time until the sun sets. All three of these options are nice. Triple choice, baby. You know, as much as I really want to go see how Sakura's doing, and as much as I want to make Saber happy, the best idea to progress the plot forward is to contact Osaka.
だよな。遠坂が一斉に襲いかかる前に、ちゃんと潔白だったって言っとかないと。
I really wish we had time to go check on Sakura though. I should hurry. I'll go get my violent partner before her relationship with Issei becomes a terrible one. Oh yeah, Issei could kill her if she questions him too much.
遠坂さんならとっくに帰ったわよ。
Oh yeah. Knocked out after returning to class 2A after I searched all over the place.
あの野郎。あんなにやる気満々だったくせに、早々に帰ってやがる。
This is getting stupid. I can contact Osaka over the phone after I get home. I check the student directory as soon as I get home and call Osaka. Ring ring. Banana phone. She picks up after dozens of rings and right when I'm about to give up.
はい、遠坂ですが。
The voice is definitely Osaka.
もしもし、エミヤだけど、今時間いいか？
はあ？何ふざけてんのよ。ってあれ？
Oh, it's like holy shit, Shirou called me.
本当？
あのな、お前にいたずら電話かけるほど余裕ないぞ。
そういうんじゃなくて、ごめん、ちょっとびっくりしただけ。それで何かあったの？エミヤくんの方から電話してくるなんて。
何かって一星のことだよ。朝約束しただろ。今日中にはっきりさせるって。結論から言うと、一星はマスターじゃなかった。
本当？ 驚いたわ。本当に今日中に調べるなんて。けど伊勢は白か。まあ当てはなくなったけど、それならそれでいいか。
I don't know if he's relieved or disappointed. I can't grasp a reaction too well over the phone.
とにかくご苦労様。マスター探しの方針はまた明日考えるとして。要件はそれだけ？
I don't have any more business, but there's something I'm curious about.
トサカ、さっき驚いてたみたいだけど、そっちで何かあったのか？
Yeah, what's going on? I can feel Tosaka's bewilderment over the phone. After a brief silence.
別に。あなたの声、電話だと少し違って聞こえたから。
Yeah,
驚いた
voices
だけ
sound
よ。
different on the phone for some reason. She answers in a cold voice and hangs up the phone. What? Ah, she's horny, that's why. Her voice was deeper on the phone. Dinner ends before I realize it. I came home, trained with Saber in the dojo, then Fujine came home and I made dinner. We ate it together and now it's already past 8.
セーバーちゃん、もしかしてあっちじゃ有名な達人さんなの？セーバーちゃんが教え出してからこっち、シローったら別人みたいなんだけど。それは私も驚いています。ですが、シローの死は別にいるようですから。
We're drinking the after meal tea now. Man, I wish I liked tea. Actually, does anybody have any recommendations for people who want to like tea but don't? Because I would rather enjoy being able to enjoy tea. It's just so fucking bitter. I don't want to drink the shitty sugar tea because it's like so unhealthy, even though it tastes fine. It's good that Fujine and Saber are getting along. I don't want to interrupt, so I'll quietly drink tea and rest my body that is tired from training with Saber. Oh yeah, when I worked at McDonald's, the tea was like, oddly enough, the most requested drink. It was kind of insane. And the thing is, I've tasted their tea and it's delicious, but it's because there's so much sugar in there.
師匠が2人？ありゃ、二股かけてるってことかなそれ。
I don't think that's what that means, bro.
本人に自覚はないようですが。ですがまあ、結果がいいので黙認することにしました。
I'm only tolerating it because...
確かに、シローは自分に合った戦法を身につけた方がいい。体はとうに出来上がっているのですから、あとは自身をうまく動かす思考を組み込むだけです。あ、セーバーちゃんわかってるじゃない。そうそう、シローはずっと鍛えてきたんだから、体はしっかりしてるのよ。体を鍛える。確かに、あのような道場があったのなら、鍛錬にも身が入りましょう。あの道場で剣道をするのは久しぶりだよ。セーバーちゃんが来るまで、あそこは剣道場じゃなかったもん。剣道場ではなかった。シローは道場で竹刀を持たなかったのです。
まあそうだけど、親父が死んでからは使わなかったからな。
そうよ。シロー、暇さえあればキリツグさんと試合してたのに、キリツグさんが亡くなったら途端に竹刀を持たなくなってさ。
Munch Munch has charming energy. I have a bad feeling about this. When Fujine acts like this, the conversation always goes to...
ああ、どうしてかな。あの頃は剣道少年だったのに、今じゃプー太郎だよ。
Bro,
そりゃ、お世辞にも剣の才能はなかったけど、弓道はちょっとこの子大丈夫なのかなって思うぐらいだったのにやめちゃうしさ。
やっぱりそうきたか。うちね、昔の話なんてやめろよな。後ろ向きだぞ、後ろ向きだぞ、そういうの。
ほう、シローの幼年期の話ですか。タイガー。
So why do you have to bring the conversation back up again, Saber?
何？聞きたい聞きたい。
Oh, that's cute.
はい。興味があります。
Was that the Sonic Ring sound effect? Oh my god. We need a sound effect for this cool moment. Ah yes, the Sonic Pickup Ring.
よーし。なら、お姉ちゃん、話してあげよっかな。
morale of Fujimura Taiga's army goes up due to the reinforcements brought on by Saber. I've been betrayed by every woman I know. I guess it can't be helped. I don't want to interrupt, so I guess I'll drink tea silently. I'll carry out my original intention of resting my body.
それでね、今はこんなにひねくれちゃったけど、子供の頃は可愛かったのよ。人のことを疑わなかったし、お願いすれば何でも二つ返事で引き受けてくれたり。でも妙に頑固なところがあってね、一度決めたことはなかなか変えなかったりしたっけ。そのあたり、キリツグさんとは正反対だったかな。
I'm very similar to Shirou, I guess.
キリツグはシロとは正反対だったのですか？
At the end of his life.
そうだよ。キリツグさんは何でも OK って人だったから、いいことも悪いことも人それぞれ、人生なるようになるさって人だったの。そのくせ困ってる人を見たら何とかしちゃうのよね。シロもそんなキリツグさんの真似ばっかりしてた。シロはキリツグさんよりはっきりしてたから、悪いことはダメだって町のいじめっ子をバンバン叩いてたっけ。その時からシロは正義の味方だったんだ。
Fujine happily talks about boring things. Besides Fujine,
なぜシロは正義の味方なのですか？
You know, no disrespect on My Hero Academia fans, but Shirou wanting to be a hero, this is my favorite shit, man. I like it more than Deku. I'm sorry. Saber asks me a natural question.
いや、なぜって聞かれても困る。
憧れている。その正義の
I
味
think
方
most
に。
people do. Why do you think Marvel's so big? Well, it is very commercialized. Why do you think comics got so popular? There we go. That's a bit better.
まあそうだけど。
It's embarrassing if she says superhero outright.
それはどうして？
どうしてって。
I realized at that moment, there's no reason. She never really thought about it, that there really isn't a reason. Shirou has admired superheroes since he was a child. I kept on running so that I could be of help to people. So that I could help people who were sad. That does not change even now, but the reason behind it, why did I try to be of help to people? I'll make your dream. That's the answer. That was the end of the person that meant everything to me. He died peacefully because of a simple statement I made. I wanted to protect the trust he had in me, even after he died, so that he would be able to rest in peace. But is that really the right reason? Yeah, we're actually questioning it. Good.
シロ。
I like this storytelling. I hear my name and get a hold of myself.
いや、悪い。先に戻る。
He's having an existential crisis. Driven by an unknown uneasiness, I get up. I leave the living room as if running away from something. No, not as if. I did run away. It was a natural question, but I was scared something might be revealed if Saber stared at me like that.
なんで？
The
何が
truth.
怖いってんだ、俺は。
An uneasiness that I don't understand myself. A shapeless fear and attacking nausea. I heard in my room during the headache. The true dichotomy of Shirou. That's what you're afraid of. Fujine went home, seeing that she had work to do tonight. Saber's sleeping in the next room like yesterday. I can't sleep tonight either, so I stare into the darkness. It's not that I can't sleep because I'm conscious of Saber. Why do you try to be a superhero? It's because of those words. That question is still in my brain. She asked me why, and I answered because I admire them. It's obvious why I ran away right then. Because if she had asked me why I admired them, I wouldn't be able to come up with an answer. No, I have an answer. But I'm unconsciously restraining myself from ever saying it.
正義の味方である理由。
Why ask that now? I was just desperate to be like Kiritsugu when I was a child. I admired superheroes because there was an ideal I could not make come true. That should be the cause. The true form of the ideal I have. No, the ideal I've had since 10 years ago. I glared into the sky, thinking that if I could save someone, it would be a lie, unless I could save everything. But which one is the lie? The idea called the superhero that I've admired. The older I get, the more Shirou strays from the ideal. The ignorant child that did not know of its limits has learned of the limits through knowledge. What cannot be saved, it cannot be saved. A miracle is something too big for humans. But I believed I could be like Kiritsugu when I grew older. Starting to understand the fallacies in his idealism. But I think Shirou's character arc in this is understanding how things, the truth, and the things that he can't do. The truth is that you can't save everybody, but it doesn't mean he'll ever stop trying. He may acknowledge the true despair reality, but he won't stop trying. He will do it. He'll find a way. I think that's going to be the nature of his arc. But all I attained was the wisdom to conclude that an ideal is just an ideal. If these two arcs focus on this side of Shirou, it would make sense to have the final arc be, for my narrative structure in a multi-arc game taking multiple sides of the main protagonist, given the trauma of Shirou, it'd be very interesting to see him throw away his idealism and becoming similar to Archer more so. If he did throw it away, I think that Heaven's Feel would be the catalyst for that. Don't know why exactly. Maybe something horrible happens and he decides that he wants to just say fuck it and save only those he could Oh, dude! What if he, like, truly becomes like Archer in Heaven's Feel? He's only gonna save the people in front of him because of some dire reason. Okay. Big brain! Big brain! All I can do are remedial measures. Even though I've been attacked with the fact that it's meaningless, I've continued to do whatever I could, thinking that it's good enough if one person is saved by my actions. Even though my objective is to save as many lives as I can, I've lost a lot of things in the way, but I continued so that I wouldn't lose. Even if I'm betrayed by reality, I can keep standing if I don't accept the loss, even if I'm only bluffing. That ideal not to hurt anyone is beautiful. I'll make your dream. Yeah, I just thought that. If nobody was going to do it, I would inherit the dream myself. That's why I must become a hero. I have to succeed Kiritsugu and protect what he admired. If I can create no victims and if everyone can keep living peacefully, how good would it?
そんなものはこの世のどこにもありはしない。
Archer.
うるさい。やってみなくちゃわからないだろう。
Until he tried. Well, he did try, but Shirou's gonna go beyond. I desperately reject the words that come to my mind. He told me to drown in my ideals and die. Those words are ominous, as if correctly predicting Shirou's end. What if he's self-projecting? Drown in your ideals and die. That was a short day. My dear Stray Dead. Huh. Doo-doo-doo-doo. End of, what day is that? Day 7? Day 8? End of day... We started on January 31st, right? 8? Alright. It's a bit of a shorter episode today, but I think this is a perfect stopping point. Plus, if this is a shorter episode, I can get the next one out even faster to you guys, if that excites you. Wink wonk. This is fun. I did not expect Issei to murder us. I loved the introspection on Archer at the beginning of the episode, as always. My thought process is going to keep going. I'm going to keep theorizing. I'm going to keep thinking and stewing on my thoughts about who Archer could possibly be. I truly think that he is related to Shirou and Kiritsugu in some way. My idea keeps flip-flopping, obviously, until I can conclude an absolute answer, but I'm convinced that they are connected. I am so excited to continue. I am loving this route. I am loving every second of it. I am just loving how intense the story is being written with the characters. The reason I love Fate so much is the character writing, really. Battles are cool, the magic system's cool, but it's the characters that really make me love this series so much. So yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed this episode. And if you guys are excited for more, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you could do so, please add this to your favorites and share it around. It would really help the channel grow some more. And I just want to let you know that I really do appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. If you have anything to say or any comments, I'll be sure to respond to them, so don't hold back on me. I read them all. Before we end the episode, I just want to let you know that wherever it is that you are, if it's morning, day, evening, or night, please be sure to stay safe out there and take care. And as always, I'll see you in the next episode of Fate for episode or day 9. My dear Stray Dead, whatever the hell that means.